All right. So this here, what I'm doing here is I'm recording as I'm streaming because I'm gonna upload these up to YouTube, and this is just gonna be a recording of a journey through Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is my favorite gaming series of all time, and this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. So I'm gonna go through and record all the mainline Final Fantasy games. I'm not gonna do the multiplayer ones. So this is going to be Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15. And by the time 16 comes out, we'll definitely add that to the list as well. And then I'm also going to include Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 7 Remake into the list. And this is going to be a journey through all of those. It's going to be more of a casual journey. It's not going to be a speed run per se. It is, and it's not going to be going super hardcore with all the different, beating like the harder bosses and stuff like that. This is going to be just strictly kind of concentrating on story, grind where I need to. I'm not going to go too crazy with the grinding. Some of the earlier games, they do require it in a lot of different ways, unless you really are just doing like a speed run. But again, it's just to enjoy the games kind of like how they were meant to be played, a little bit more casually. So let's go ahead and get everything here started with the very first Final Fantasy. So we're going to do a new game, and with this one you get to choose 4 different characters between 6 different classes. The main one here is Warrior. This is kind of like your tank and also really good for damage as well. This is like, you really want to have this character in your party. It does a lot of good because it'll take away a lot of the hits and damage from other characters that really can't take the damage and dish out a lot. Kind of like the face of the first game. And then the next character that you see here is Thief. Now we're not going to go with Thief. Now the Thief is really good at running away. That's the big thing you get with the Thief. Though he does get the biggest glow up when it comes to the class change that you do get partway through the game, where he becomes a ninja. Now, a ninja doesn't have like the abilities that the ninjas have in like the future Final Fantasy games. They can't throw anything or anything like that, but they can equip pretty much any weapon, most armors, and they get to use some black magic as well. So it definitely helps a lot, but the Thief, not that great. The next one here is a monk. I'm going to have a monk in my party, and monks are fantastic for damage. They don't really equip too much in armor. They don't even equip much in weapons. They're very low maintenance, but they can dish out a lot of damage very quickly. So they're really good to have in your party. The Black Mage specializes in black magic. Now, that's pretty much all that it can do. Very weak on the physical front, but when it comes to the magic, excels. Now, magic in the very first Final Fantasy game, you're very limited in the number of times you can actually use magic. It's just the way the system itself was set up. And because of some bugs that were in the system itself, you have a chance here between, say, like a black mage and a red mage, which I will use a red mage in my party for this playthrough. The way magic was meant to be used, or at least the damage calculation, was based on the intelligence of the different characters. And because of a bug, it was kind of just set where each spell would do between a range of a certain amount of damage. So if you picked a red mage or a black mage, it really wouldn't matter. The damage would be pretty much the same. But a red mage can equip better weapons, is a little bit more of a physical threat, not as much of a magic. You can't get the high level damage with the magic, but again, within this game, magic isn't 100% necessary. Now, I did also mean to say, like, the first 6 of the Final Fantasies that I will play will be through the Pixel Remasters. So the Pixel Remasters is my biggest recommendation to play these games if you've never played them before. And if you have played them before, I still recommend using this format, because The pixel remasters are just fantastic. They're absolutely fantastically well made. Really, really good between the enhancements in not only music but just overall gameplay. In this particular version, they added ethers. Ethers throughout the series of Final Fantasy are used to replace magic, and that you didn't really have that as an option in the very first Final Fantasy when you played it. In this one, you can, so it makes magic a little bit more useful. And then the last class here is a White Mage. White Mage is mainly here for healing. That's protection, healing. That's the main thing that the White Mage is here for. They do get a damage spell later on, but in the harder battles, you're not really going to use that spell. You're still really just going to be healing, and you will be taking a lot of damage throughout the run, so it does help to have a White Mage. So character names I'm going to kind of go with here is going to be a little bit off of Strangers of Paradise, just because that was kind of like a I don't say a retelling, but kind of like a prequel to this game in a way, and I thought it was a lot of fun. And last one will be Sophia. Alright, and let's go ahead and get the journey started now. The world lies shrouded in darkness. The winds die. The seas rage. The earth decays. But the people believe in a prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment. When the darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. After a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear. And in the hand of each was clutched a crystal. Good there. And let's just do a little bit of shopping. So I'm going to leave the monk unequipped with everything. I will get 2 rapiers. And 1 hammer for a monk. Okay. How much money do I have? Alright, so we can get 3 spells. Oh, we can get more than 3. Alright. One fire, one lightning, or thunder. Sleep is a pretty ineffective spell throughout this. It is really effective in one battle that does come up shortly, but it's really not worth purchasing. Because you can, even with the one battle that it is good for, you can still kind of work your way through it. And we're just going to remove all the weapons from the monk right away. Alright, so the reason why I'm doing this is there's a hierarchy in which monsters will attack your party. So there's a much higher chance to attack slot 1 here, and then 2, 3, and then this one has the least amount of chance of actually being attacked. So you want to put anyone who doesn't have really good defense or not really good armor, you want to put them at the bottom just so that way they don't get attacked as much as somebody else. And let's go ahead and get the story kicked off. The king is searching for the prophesied warriors of light. Those crystals. You must see the king at once. Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? I better believe it, buddy. It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When the darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Your Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. Yet they stand before us with the crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal Bearers, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you rescue my daughter Sarah? Garland, a knight once in His Majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, for Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match with Thru. I have heard that you wish to journey to the continent to our north. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a token of my gratitude. Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me. Okay, I'm gonna do light grinding here. I kind of just want to get to level 2. That's really going to be it. From level 2, you can easily. So another couple key things that the Pixel Remaster does great. If you notice up in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see those 2 arrows pointing to the right. You can press a button to do an auto battle, and it just saves a lot of time when it comes to grinding. Now, in the original version of this game, you would actually pick a slot for where your characters would attack. And depending if there was still an enemy there, like if you had 2 people attack the same spot and one of the monsters died during like the first attack, the second round would just be completely wasted. So another upgrade again for playing the Pixel Remastered, just, you know, good quality of life. Alright, so that's how quick we can get a level up. So then what I'm going to do here is just real quick to the end. And then we're going to go face Garland. Now, you can travel around the entire thing here. There are 4 rooms in here, truthfully with mediocre items, and 2 of the doors are locked until you get the Mystic Key. So for me, we're just gonna go straight into Garland. So this spell that the white mage does will only attack undead. If they're not undead, it won't do anything. Magalakea Shrine, it has some really good music. The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. Who's there? The king's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well, I, Garland, will knock you all down. Okay, and this fight is not too difficult. It's pretty straightforward. And the fact that I even got to level 3 here, it should not really pose too much of a threat. And we will do a little bit curing here just in case. There we go. I'm about to say, if Garland didn't die this round, I knew it would be the next one. So there it is. Very first boss in Final Fantasy history. You've come to rescue me? I am Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. Words could never be enough to thank you. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. You must allow me to show my gratitude. Please, accompany me to Castle Cornelia. Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the warriors of light from Lucan's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety, if I may. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now, I hear that a crystal can be found in the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the 4 crystals and to the world. This loot has been entrusted to the princesses of Cornelia for many generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this loot as well. I want you to have it. It may aid you on your journey. And it definitely will. It's something you definitely need to finish the game. It won't come into play till much, much later. but it's definitely important. And at this point, we are done with Castle Cornelia for right now. And now we're going to see a bridge be built faster than ever imaginable. Orders from His Majesty were to do our part to fulfill Lucan's prophecy. What does this bridge have to do with the prophecy? The 4 warriors of light are here. They're here in Cornelia. Alright. Then we'll do... Let me see. Is there any items even worth purchasing here? 438... We'll buy a tent just in case. Alright. And then we're gonna... Do we even need to stay at the end? Yes, we do. So one final trip here at the inn, and then we will journey to the next village. Classic scene here. And so their quest began. As the 4 warriors of light, they felt overwhelmed by the great task destiny has placed before them. They did not even know the true significance of the 4 crystals they held in their hands. The crystals that once, long ago, held a light that shone so brilliantly. The time for their journey had come. The time to cast off the veil of darkness and bring the world once more into light. And that is our mission. Whatever it takes. And here we go. Ooh, preemptive strike. And Neon is getting no HP growth at all right now. Definitely not boding well for Neon. Okay. And we have an ogre. Let's do this for now. This may get ugly. Ooh, ouch. Or not. We may be okay. There we go. And up another level. Let's go. Neon get some HP this time. Nope. Okay, so the game right now is definitely not liking Neon at all. So do a quick save. Alright. Please help us. Okay. It's not a problem. You can see there's not a lot of people in the village right now. Those blasted pirates, they're running around looting and pillaging like they own the place. Alright. I do usually recommend, just depending on how the journey went, to resting here at the inn before getting into the battle with the pirates. Not that they're overly dangerous, but there's just a lot of them, and if your party is kind of beat up on the journey, this fight can get ugly quick. You've got cannonballs of steel to be taken on the great pirate BK. Kill Harlem, boys. Aye aye, Captain. We'll make their bones go crunch. We'll see about that. So this one you can kind of just like auto battle through. Again, they don't have a ton of health. And this is where sleep is really good, because you're fighting a whole bunch of them. You can act, and they're very susceptible to sleep. So if you did have that spell, I would highly recommend casting it. It just makes the fight just a little bit easier. Nice. I'd be most sorry, young masters. I'll be making no more fuss, I swear. I want you to take my ship for your troubles. Can you find in your heart to forgive an old pirate? And we got a ship. Now, in this town, there really is not a lot to purchase. The magic spells are kind of weak. Ice is good. So I do want to get Blizzard. Now this is a spell that is really good. It's a little expensive right now. We're not going to need it right away. We will come back later to get this. Just because 250 gil right now is a lot. But this really helps a lot, particularly when you're going against like certain boss battles. You're going to want to use this to raise the attack of not only the monk, but also the fighter. So we're going to skip that for right now. And just kind of want to see. I don't think there's anything that's really worth purchasing here because of the price. And the broadsword is good. But we're going to skip on that for right now. Yeah, as you can see here, these spells really are not that great. The reduced lightning damage by half is good for later on bosses, but you really don't need it early on. Because in the beginning of this game, money is at a premium. Later on, you're going to have more money than you even know what to do with. They do have a good piece of armor here, which is a nice upgrade, but it's expensive. So we're going to stick with what we have. Alright, we're about to go to the next town, and I think they have the same stuff. Is there anything worth purchasing here? See, these are the ethers, which is really, really helpful. Right now, I'm just going to buy a few potions, just in case. Let's go ahead and hop on the ship. Now, in previous incarnations of this game, I know it's a little hard to tell, but if you go to the right and up a little bit, you'll see this little peninsula above. It's kind of like a little break between this continent and the continent above it. That little peninsula in the very top two squares used to be called the Peninsula of Power. It doesn't really work that well in the Pixel Remaster. They kind of got rid of it. But it was like a coding issue where they would include monsters from the northern continent which were a lot stronger than what you were supposed to encounter in this area. What was nice about it was that you could fight those monsters once you kind of got the Fire 2 spell. And you would gain a lot of gil and a lot of experience very quickly. Well, damn. There we go. We should be okay for the rest of it. There we go. Neon finally got to jump up in HP, which is very nice. And then off to the next town. This is going to be a tough fight. And then... Oof. Okay. Yeah, saw that coming. Ow. Okay. How much do we have in Gil? I only have 12. Yes. We will take this. And let's rest at the end. So we will do a little bit of grinding here. I don't want to, again, I don't want to spend too much time. But there are definitely a few things that I want to make sure that I get. I just want to kind of double check the... Yeah, I'd be good getting 2 sabers. I didn't even get anything for armor right now. Probably not. We'll get a leather cap for right now. Okay. So let's go ahead and just grind a little bit here just to try to get, not a few levels, but also money. I don't know why, but this in particular area, I have discovered that a lot of ogres will appear here. Now, ogres are good because they give a decent amount of experience and a decent amount of gil. Okay. And this is where spells like Fire 2 come in handy. Very nice. Still Neon with no HP growth at all. I'm going to do a few more battles and I'm going to head back to the inn. You can kind of expect to do this a lot. Ooh, got an antidote. I like that. Okay. Man, we need ogres. I've played this game many, many times, and I don't think I've ever seen an HP growth so horrible as I'm seeing like in Neon right now. At this point, it's almost comical. But it'll add a nice little challenge to this run. Probably see Neon as a floor tank quite a bit would be my guess. Alright. Okay. So we'll do a little bit more and then we'll go hit the end. Come on, ogres. Nothing but wolves. Alright, let's just go ahead and start heading back. Hoping to get in one more fight before. And Neon with good HP growth. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, where are we at skill wise? Alright, so we're at 1675. Alright. Before I even start buying the armor, I know certain things I want to make sure I have here. I do want 4 tents for what's going to be coming up. Okay. So, what I really want to make sure I want to get the next spell here. I do love this little Easter egg right here. Here lies Link, as referring to the Legend of Zelda Link character. I love that they put that in the original game. Alright, so here... I'm gonna want to at least cure 2. And that's what, like 2,000. Alright, I'm gonna need about 2,700. Probably closer to 3,000. And I'm gonna save just to be careful. And let's go ahead and hop back onto the grind. There we go. I forgot to stay at the end. That's too funny. Yeah, roll the dice. So let's actually use the N this time. Okay. I do have a tendency to do that a lot. We're ambushed. Anybody seriously hurt? Yep. Alright, here we go. Now this is the encounter I do want to see the most. Because this is going to net me the most gil. There you go. 690. That's 1630 for gil. And wow, 2 of them ran away. Okay. Neon still with no real HP growth. 2347. We're getting close. There we go. Oh, damn. That was a kind of brutal critical hit. And one more here. Alright, but let's get one more with the two ogres and the ogre chieftain. That would be ideal. I don't really want to use any potions, and I'm kind of out of healing magic. Alright, let's just head back. Let's do the inn first this time so I don't forget. Alright. So one thing is I want to get Thundara. Let's get Cura. Okay. So I can grab either a shield or a helmet. Maybe. And ah, 4 gil away from either one. Let's just do one really quick battle. Just because I want to make sure that I do have a little bit more armor. Okay. Oh, we got enough for both. Alright. Now let's go see the prince. And get our mission. Prince is sleeping. The prince has slept under Astos' curse for 5 years now. There must be a concoction that can rouse one who sleeps so... But where? Okay. Now we're gonna go talk to Astos before we go hit the marsh cave. You don't have to. You can go directly to the marsh cave and not really run into any real issues. And get the crown from there, and then go talk to Astos. It doesn't really take anything away from the story, but it'll help grind a few levels, get a little extra gold, and plus it's kind of this like fun for the story aspect of it. But it's also the reason why I did buy the number of tents that I did. Okay. I was tricked by Astos, king of the Dark Elves, and now my castle has fallen into ruin. If I could only retrieve the crown from the marsh cave, I would be able to restore my castle. Might you bring me the crown? Sure, why not? So let's go ahead and head to the marsh cave. Yes, these enemies are fun because they will paralyze you. And paralyze is such a pain in the ass in this game. Okay. So here is the marsh cave. And we are going to use a tent before we go in here. Yo, Mallet, what's going on? The Bears. Hit him with your offensive line. Yo, how you been? How you been? And also, what do you think of the moves that the Bears have made in the offseason? And the trade. And the trade. You been good? Hell yeah, I love to hear that. Alright, let's save this. The trade of the number 1 overall pick with Carolina. All right, Marsh Cave. I'm trying to remember if this is the one where we need magic or we can do physical attacks. We can do physical. Nice. Yay, Neon finally gained some HP. Let's go. Yeah, I'm really hoping that we can get some like offensive help, because Lord knows we need it. I do think that we are going to end up with a really good offensive lineman. I think that the one lineman from Northwestern is going to be available by the time we get to that number 9 pick, and we need that. But I thought getting an extra number 1 overall pick down the road, because I don't think Carolina's going to be good anytime soon, was really, really a good move. And picking up... Let's just see if there's going to be any help. Hell yeah, well, let's go. Picking up DJ Moore, we needed a wide receiver. So, I thought overall it was pretty solid. And picked up another 2nd round pick. Yeah, we need a lot of defensive help, too. A lot of defensive help. Alright. So we definitely want to use an antidote here. Gutting the team is kind of putting that nicely. But yeah, that's true. We would not need as much defensive help if we didn't trade like everybody away. And in my opinion, I don't think we even got a lot in return. Like, I thought we traded Roquan Smith and we just gave him away. We need picks. Anything we could do to get more draft picks and really start building a young core of a team, I feel would be very, very, very helpful right now. Good old poison. All that for a potion. That's okay. I may regret this, but we'll see. Nice. Nice. No poison, no poison. Damn it, got poisoned. Just hoping I do not run out of antidotes. And let me see. And that's where I mainly need to go. Oh, Phoenix down is nice. Ouch. May need to use that Phoenix down before I thought. Yep. There we go. Such a waste. Oh, this looks like fun. And of course, poisoned. Alright, let's go get this crown. Oh, this is not good. One poison, two poison. I got one antidote. Really hate to use that spell already. Okay, so that's the problem with poison, is you lose HP every single step. And 4, fair enough. And the funny thing is, you would look at this monster and think like that they're going to be more magic users, and they're not. But they do hit hard. Okay. But not too bad of a fight. Come on, Neon, get some HP. Damn, Neon. You obtain the crown. Nice. Alright. Now... So now we're going to leave, but we're going to have to kind of keep an eye on Neon's health. Mainly because of the poison. And I would normally just go right back to the Western Keep. But in this situation, we're going to do a quick detour to Elfheim because we need to grab some antidotes. I'm going to try to exit here as quickly and smoothly as possible. Oh, no worries, no worries. Working on some socials for a stream. Very nice. Like what kind of socials things are you working on? Ooh. Oh, very nice. Post for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. Very nice. So you can see here this effect that ends up happening if you get poisoned, you don't have enough antidotes. And some more. Okay, so we're out of the marsh cave. Use a tent real quick. Yep, Neon is still poisoned. Most likely getting just one more fight before hitting the town. Hopefully Neon survives. But just in case. Perfect. Let's go grab some antidotes. I don't want to go too crazy on this, but that definitely put us in a good position financially. First things first. Okay. If I remember correctly here, there's not a ton. That's good. I definitely want haste. I'll come back for Blizzara later. Haste is so good in this game. It increases the number of hits that your fighters do. Invaluable. Yeah, see, all these level 4 spells, they're kind of... truthfully kind of useless. So we're not going to get any of those. And... is it even worth it? Yeah, it's not even increasing the overall defense of the monks, so let's go ahead and skip that. And let's grab 2 more spells here. It's such a weak spell. Okay. And let's go ahead and rest at the end. And then we will go return the crown to Astos. I do make a habit of kind of saving a lot, so you will see that. Oh, nice. 2 ogres. Let's go. Alright, so let's go ahead and return this crown. You fools fell right into my trap. I am Astos, king of the Dark Elves. Oh, we've been fooled. With the combined power of the crown you now hold in the crystal eye I already possess, I will become the true Elf King. It is useless to resist me. I can take what is mine by sheer force. Now, this is overall not a difficult fight, but Astos does have an ability to just straight up kill somebody. Like, boom, done. It's a wrap. Which is very, very annoying. But if you get lucky and you do not get hit with that at all, yes, I'm using haste on all my physical fighters. Really? I don't think I've ever seen that before. And now you're just going to blind. Gotta run. Have a great stream. Thank you so much, Malik. Good luck with your stream later on. Hope you get all your socials put together. And we'll definitely talk soon. Glad that you're able to come by. Ooh, that actually hurt. Oh, I still have not worked haste yet. Oh, that's perfectly fine. And there we go. Astos down. We got lucky. We did not get hit with the instant death kill. So I'll definitely take that as a win. Lots of gil, lots of experience. Neon still with no HP growth at all. We have now obtained the Crystal Eye. Okay. And how's everybody health-wise? For the most part, we're good. Let's see here. I know there's a treasure chest around here. Okay. We need the Mystic Key to get in there. Alright, so... Alright, so now we're going to go see Matoya and give her the Crystal Eye so she will give us something to wake up the prince. So back to the ship. Ooh. That's a lot of Thundara. And I'm probably going to just stop at this inn. Hey, Ronnie, how you doing? How's your day going? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, hopefully everything starts getting better for you. Because I know how that stress shit can be. Like, yeah. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, dude, like, if you want to hit me up at all, man, just, I'm here for you. You need anything, man, just never hesitate to, like, reach out if there's anything I can help with. Of course, man, because I know you're there for me if I need it. I'm there for you. You need it. You know how we do. We look out for each other. Frontwards, backwards, any way you see. Such a strange spell to swish, swishery. My eye, my eye. Thump, ouch. I can't see a blasted thing without my crystal eye. Who could have stolen it from me? Ah, don't stress it. We stole it back for you. Oh, what's this? My crystal eye? Give it here. Don't worry, I have something to give you in exchange. Take this potion. It's the most amazing potion in my entire collection. You obtain Jolt Tonic. Ah, I can see. I can see again. Grab some of these treasures. Oh, you got a new PC. Let's go. Let's go. What'd you end up getting? Beautiful. Now let's go wake this prince up. Ooh, very nice. Now, how does this compare, like, in overall power compared to your previous one? I do love the fact you got a gaming desktop, but how does that compare? This Jolt Tonic. Maybe just what we need to break the curse and awaken the prince. I will try it at once. Your Highness, Your Highness. I was having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? You're the legendary warrior. Something tells me I'm not dreaming. I shall heed the legend as it was told to me and my forefathers. The time for me to pass on the mystic key to its rightful owners has come at last. Oh, that's what's up. So you've only ever really used, like, in your words, low-end laptops, and now you have a nice little powerful gaming PC. That's awesome. Nobody move. Alright, I gotta go to the outside of the castle. Mithril hammer, 800 gil, 700 gil, and some bronze gloves. Oh, and a friend gifted you some games on Steam. What did you get? What'd you get? That's actually what I'm playing this on right now, is Steam. And now that we got the Mystic Key, we can go back to Cornelia, to the castle, and get the dynamite that we need. So we can blow this game wide open. And also, Ronnie, you have, like, through your YouTube videos, you've actually kind of inspired me. This right here, I'm also recording, and I'm going to upload to YouTube. This is going to be my very first YouTube upload. And I'm going to I'm doing this whole journey through Final Fantasy right now, and I'm going to have all of it kind of uploaded to YouTube as I kind of do each one of these sections. But I'm going to give you a shout out for that, because you were definitely an inspiration for me wanting to get this done. Let me see. Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, Golf with Your Friends, and Tower Unite. Very nice. Have you got a chance to play any of those yet? Tent, iron armor. And you obtain nitro powder. Oh, of course. Of course. I appreciate you willing to even check it out. You've already beat Left 4 Dead 1, and you played Tower Unite with 3 of your friends. You like interacting with randoms, but overall it's fun. Oh, that's fair. That's cool. That's cool that you got a chance to, you know, play with some of your friends, have a good time with it. Hell yeah. Roblox has been cool too. I've actually never played that. I've heard the name, but I truly have no idea like really what the game is about. Like what do you do? Like what's the point? What's the focus of the game? They say just lolly ho. Crystal eye, even the blind can see. I hear the dark elf ass toast. Thick one belonging to Matoya. I need the adamantite for this one, right? Yeah. If only I could have some of the legendary metal adamantite, I'd be able to craft such a magical sword. Oh, we'll get that for you. The earth started to rot. It began in the west. And new decay just spreads. Alright. Lolly ho. The game chat is quite questionable, but you can have it so hard. Oh, that's cool. So there's like a lot of flexibility with that, where you can just kind of really do whatever it is that you want to do. Create some mini games, have your friends try them out, see if they like it. I don't think the actual defense. Oh, there's an upgrade there. Nitro powder. The explosive force in this powder will have my canal open in no time flat. I owe you, Bairns. Bairns. There we go. Knew we can blast this rock to smithereens. What you standing around for? This powder's set to blow. Unless you plan on going with it, you best get out of the way while you still can. Just play some relaxing games, just goof around. And there's even some first-person shooters that feel better than like half the ones that are already released for full price. Oh, that's cool. I may have to actually check that out. I do like the nice little, like, just chill vibe games, so that's, yeah, I like that. I cannot wait to see what lies out there beyond that canal. Me too. And first step is we're going to go to Melmond. I don't think there's really anything completely worth purchasing there. but we'll see. And then off to the Earth Caves after that. Yo, it really did end well. I'm very excited because I heard that they are going to start taping season 2 later this year. But yeah, I thought The Last of Us, it was almost a perfect adaptation from the game. Like, they hit the key scenes, the characters stayed true to who the characters are. At the same time, they still made it its own. It wasn't like a shot-for-shot remake of the game, which honestly I didn't want. Because if it's like that, I'll just go play the game, you know. So yeah, I really did appreciate that. How am I money wise? 9,700. I'm gonna grab a couple ethers. Right. Joel just going through like it's nothing. Take everyone out. And I know, you know, first couple times that I played it, I kept dying and dying. It's like, oh, so this is how it's done. Though I did learn some strategies watching some speedrunners on Last of Us, and that really helped out. Like kind of like a minimalist way of getting through that entire section. Like the last time I actually played through it, it was shockingly easy. Remember correctly, Melmon does not have ethers, so I'm gonna just grab a few here. And go 15 because they'll be used. That's good there. Antidotes are good. Yeah, but yeah, completely agree with how Last of Us ended. I'm really hoping that Bella Ramsey ends up getting an Emmy for it. I really do, because I thought that they did an amazing job playing Ellie. Absolutely amazing. I forget the grab. Oh, without a doubt, 100% proved herself throughout the entire run. Like, I can't see, at this point, I can't see anybody else playing that role. So very, very glad that Bella's getting the chance to do everything again in season 2. There we go. Neon can just not gain any health. Of all the times that I've played this, I've never seen a character just flat out not get any health. Alright, do we have anything good here? I think I want to buy life. Just in case something silly happens. And nobody can use that. That's going to be very helpful. But I think I'll get that before I go back down within the Earth Cave. So let's just go ahead and grab life for right now. Because it will come in handy. Exactly. Exactly. The game is going to have its own pace. I mean, the show's going to have its own pacing. It's going to be different than the game. Again, I don't want to see the same thing over and over again. Like, nah, I'm good. You know, like, I've already had that experience. And there is no item shop in here, right? Nope. This town has been completely wrecked. Stay here. Like, truthfully, I even appreciate the fact that they concentrated more on the story and didn't go so deep into the action sequences. Let's see. Yep. You know, I mean, I would have enjoyed a little bit more action. I'm not going to say that I wouldn't have, because I would have. But overall, I do appreciate the fact that it's like, okay, we're making this about the story. We're making this about the characters. Though I did hear some rumors that they are going to up the action in the second season. So actually, this here is going to be a perfect place to save, and for this to be kind of like the ending spot here for the first YouTube video, the first video here of this journey through Final Fantasy. So I'm going to go ahead and end this now, and then we will pick this up with the next video. Right from here, we're going to dive into the Earth Cave, and I'm going to start restoring some crystals. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please come back and check out the next one, which will, like I said, just kind of continue the journey. All right, thanks for watching.